Howdy y'all, Country Nerd here. Today we're gonna kick off a new adventure, playing a little bit of this game called the Signal State. Let's see what we got going on in here. Our machines stopped working years ago. Not just ours, everyone's. Our computers, our appliances, everything. No one knows why. Entire cities ground to a halt. I wasn't even born when it happened. All I can remember were the distant dark cities hidden in smog. So, here we are, building everything from scratch, putting the pieces in the right places. My radio crackles to life. You should be nearly there. Do you see it? Hold on. Yeah, I think I do. Wow, it's in quite a state. That's where you come in. That farm's your home now, and it needs some fixing. Guess I should settle down and get started. Yes, you're going to be alone for now. Hopefully, not for long. Go forth, rebuild. The signal state. So this game is something of a puzzle game, something of a clicker, I guess, from my understanding. Hey, it's me, Miriam, all settled in? Well, yes, but I'm still not sure why I'm here, or yes, I'm ready to begin my work. Well, yes, but I'm still not sure why I'm here. Okay, that's fine. Our scouts found the farm you're at right now some weeks ago, so we sent you out. As you can see, it's in a state of disrepair, and you need to get it back up and running again. With it running, we will have two farms. We will have more food, more space for our community. Okay, got it. Good. First things first, we'll need to recalibrate your modular rewiring system. It might have gotten knocked about on your journey to the farm. Ready to begin? Yeah, let's do it. Okay. This is a diagnostics test to verify that the signal pipeline works. Connect SRC1 directly to both out 1 and out 2. Okay. This is your job. Rewire the circuits to repair the machine. Start with the given source, SRC, transform them, and send them to the out sockets. The brief describes your objectives for this circuit. You have to send the SRC1 signal to both out 1 and out 2 signals. Use modules to transform signals. Connect them with cables. Click and drag on sockets to create cables. White sockets are inputs, black sockets are outputs. Okay. Inputs can only be connected to outputs. Okay. A split takes in one input signal and duplicates it to multiple output signals. Connect the split outputs to the out sockets. Press play to begin signal playback and verify your solution. Okay. Excellent. Your system works perfectly. You're ready to begin. So what now? Start cataloging the machinery on site. Start with the simpler ones. Alright, I'll do my best. Disconnect. Alright, so now we got a power generator. So what's the end game here? Why are we repairing this farm? We already have our current one and it's giving us enough food. Well, we will have surplus food and more space for our community for one, but I think we can do more than that. more. It's too early. I think to talk about that at this juncture. Not everyone here agrees with me on the plan, not yet at least. Not even a hint. I'm the one doing the work out here. I deserve that at least. Okay, you can tell me when you're ready. Right. I guess the first thing to work on would be the on-site power generator. Good plan. That looks like an Ellis Agri-Tech generator. Should be easy enough to rewire. Alright. So we got to send the source to out 1, but with the signal intensity tripled. A sum takes in up to 4 inputs and sums them to 1 output. Use the split to duplicate the input, then use the sum to add the duplicates together. Okay, so this is the split. Okay, so that's not quite right. Just a little off on it. Send SRC1 to out1, but with the signal intensity tripled, not quadrupled. Nailed it. Good job. I suspect you'll have a lot more Ellis equipment to deal with on your farm. Okay. Disconnect. Circuit breaker. Getting the hang of it? Yeah. Great. Now that the generator is up and running, it's time to route power to the various power lines with the circuit breaker. Alright. Out 1 receives source 1's signal increased by 5 volts. Out 2 receives source 1's signal with its intensity halved. Alright. The module catalog shows what modules are available for this circuit. Read the descriptions to understand their behaviors. Click and drag on any module in the module catalog to add it to the rack. Try it now. Add an attenuator module to the rack. Takes an input and reduces its intensity, inverts it, or both. Okay. Click and drag on existing modules to arrange them. Drag them away from the rack to delete them. Some modules have adjustable controls that affect their behavior. Adjust the bias amount till it reads 10 volts by rotating the knob. Knobs can also be adjusted with the scroll wheel or by typing into the number. We'll try adjusting the value to 5 volts with the scroll wheel. Or by typing. Okay. Use the buttons to toggle between the module catalog and the I/O panel. The I/O panel shows the given source signals and the expected out signals you need to match. Hover over them to see their precise values. Okay. Analyze them and you might notice patterns. Signals are always limited to a range of -100 to 100. Try solving this circuit on your own. Good luck. Alright. So source signal gets split so we can put it into multiple places. Takes an input and shifts it by a constant offset value. Okay, so this will be one input into here. That goes to out 1. It's increased by 5 volts. Out 2 receives source 1 signal with the intensity cut in half. So minus 50%. So it went 2 to -1, so let's try this at minus 20. Two come out as 0. Alright, so what is going wrong? It's 10 down to -5. Oh. It's 50% offset attenuation, not putting it into the negatives. It's 50% attenuation into the positives. Gotcha. Excellent. The generator is now able to efficiently route power to whatever systems are in need of it. Time for the next step. Awesome. So It's a very interesting game. Farmhouse lights. Time to get the farmhouse lights on. The lighting circuitry is not too complicated. Some voltage levels will have to be altered to prevent blowing the lights out. Alright, let's start. Your system contains some functions meant for your convenience. You can change the speed of signal playback. Cables can be color-coded for organizational purposes. Right-click on an existing cable to update its color. You can ask me for hints if you are ever stuck. No thank you. Notepad and oscilloscope modules can be useful for debugging and experimenting. Oh. Always remember to read your brief for your objectives. A 4-channel oscilloscope that will display the last 8 values of a given input signal, used for debugging purposes only. Oh, nice. Okay. Alright, so we've got to go from source and source 2 being added together. So we're going to need to split both of them. And that's for out 1. Out 2 is a subtract. Okay, so how do we subtract? Alright. So we need to find a way to subtract stuff. Well, that's a good question. I guess we are taking a hint. I already got that. Some modules too, but it needs extra help. Subtraction is really just adding a positive signal with a negative signal. Oh. Okay. So if we negative this by 100%, and then we sum this with this, bingo! Excellent. With the lights on, you should be able to get work done even at night. I'm expected to work nights as well? No, of course not. I'll leave that choice up to you. The sooner you get equipment up and running, though, the sooner we can send people to help you run the place. Some of these machines are going to need new modules added to your rewiring system. I'll let Gordon deliver them to you when the time comes. Okay. VCA test. Gordon. Hello, it's me, Gordon Lee. We met briefly before you departed headquarters. I issued you your modular rewiring system, MRS. Yeah, right, I remember. I sent a delivery drone over to you with some new modules last night. Did you get it? Yes, scared the crap out of me. Ha, I apologize. Just thought you might want the new modules fresh out of the workshop. So what are these new modules? These are voltage controlled amplifiers, also known as VCAs. Are you familiar with them? Yeah, not at all. I know a little bit about them from college, but not, it's been too long. VCAs control the intensity or amplitude of a signal with another signal. This other signal, the control voltage, or CV, is treated as a percentage value from 0% to 100% and is then multiplied with the input signal. At 0, the input signal is completely muted. At 100%, the input signal is sent through unchanged. At any percentage between, the input signal has a reduced value. Basically, think of a VCA like a faucet that controls water flow, except you control the water flow with another water flow. Yeah, okay. Alright, I'll get started then. Yikes. Alright. At each timestamp, out 1 receives a specified percentage of source 1 signal. The percentage value is specified by source 2. Okay. So control voltage is the percentage amount of the input signal to send to the output, which is controlled by source 2. So source 2 in to the control voltage, VCA in for source 1, and then out to the output. Yep. The VCA takes an input and sends a percentage of it to the output. Control voltage acts as the percentage. Essentially, output equals input times control voltage. So it's this source signal multiplied by this source signal to the output. Done. Great job. You're a natural at this. Don't feel that way. That's just the imposter syndrome talking. Hey, just heard from Gordon. Good work. You're well on your way to getting that farm back to its usual glory. Wow. Barn lights. Alright, y'all. Well, we're going to call it there for the day. Thank y'all for coming along for the adventure. If you enjoyed and you want to see more, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Make sure to leave me a comment on this. Tell me if you want to see more. If I don't get any comments, well, then I guess I'm just going to have to stop playing it. But ring that little dinner bell down there for me and get notified of new adventures coming out. And I'll catch y'all on our next backwoods adventure. Bye-bye.